What's up, my people? My name is Kendra and I'm filming for 30 days straight. Today is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. It is 84 degrees in the area. Right now it's like 1:31 and I got up super duper early. I got up around 6 o'clock, actually 6 o'clock, and I stayed up. Y'all know yesterday vlog I was telling y'all someone came to my job and they said they wake up every day at 5, and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get like that. I used to always wake up early. I woke up early. The thing is, I get up early, but I don't stay up. Like, I'll probably be up for like 30 minutes and go back to sleep, then probably wake up around like 8:30. Like, the latest is like 8:30, but I want to get up around like 5:30, 5 o'clock really, because I get so much done. When I got up, I read my Bible and things, and I just stayed up and I started editing the video. This is my first edit, and I'm so happy I got up to edit this video because this is the first video to this 30-day challenge. I never posted it yet, but yeah, it's looking like it's gonna be 30 something minutes. So, but yeah, I'm super duper happy I'm able to be on the journey with y'all. And today I woke up early, I started editing, I got on the scale shortly after I started eating. And that pretty much been my day, really. Oh, about the car situation, let me sit up for that one. All right, y'all, so about my car situation, y'all know, so before I went to North Carolina, my check engine light came on. I got it fixed when I got home, which was like Friday. It came back on Saturday, and it says something about my engine. Now, the first time when I got it fixed, it was about the gas, something going on. I think they had to replace the gas film or something like that. Something had to do with the gas. Boom, they did that. Now it's another indicator. Now it's coming up engine battery low or something like that. That was a shocker to me, just because it seemed like something is always happening back to back. I had a goal this year to save 10K in my high yield savings account, and you know, I'm making some big purchases. I'm not even gonna lie, like, I'm making some big purchases lately. Check engine light came on before I went to North Carolina. Phone cracked, failed, $300 for just a screen replacement. I did not get it yet. I'm trying to figure out where do I want to get it replaced from, because if I go through Samsung, I believe I can get warranty with it and stuff like that. So tomorrow I'm gonna take it up to the shop, and yesterday I was like, I'm not spending over $300. Is something wrong with it? Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, okay, I could be more lenient, maybe $500. And then my dad, I tell y'all, my dad got like a mechanic machine. He actually got 2 of them. I didn't know that. So he ran the machine through my car, and it tells you what's wrong with the car, why the check engine light's coming on, boom, boom, boom. It's 3 things that's coming up. It could be one of the 3, or it could be all 3 of them, but we just gonna say it's one of the 3. And basically, I forgot what the names and titles of what everything is, but basically 2 of them is basically like a sensor. Now, my dad was telling me, you know, when he goes to the mechanic and stuff, most of the time he get the real parts for it. He don't get the aftermarket parts. The aftermarket parts are parts that is not the original parts to the car. So he was like, you know, when something going on, and he suggested that, especially if it has to do with the engine, to get the original part from the actual dealer. And then the place that I go to, just ask them to put it on, so I don't have to pay them for the part and the labor. I would just have to pay them for the labor if I bring my own. You gotta do what you gotta do when you become an adult, as always. I ain't gonna lie, I love saving money. That's why emergency is fun, it's needed. You can't just spend on your money, save your money. Yeah, be responsible. Hopefully this is it. Like my dad said, you gotta keep your car maintenance, because if you don't, it's gonna be like this, a problem after another problem that's unexpected. But like, I don't know, I don't go to no dealership to get my car maintenance, so I would not know. I don't know, maybe I should look up what should I do. I know I was thinking about getting new tires soon. I was thinking about getting that last year, because, you know, winter, you know, that really tests your car and see if your car really good on that. That my mom and dad always say, and my granddad, like, that really, because we get a lot of snow and stuff. So like this winter, my dad told me he went to the car wash to get his undercarriage washed, which is under the car, because, you know, dealing with all that snow and salt and things like that, that can eat up your car after all these years. And I think that's what happened with that prior with that gas engine light came on. I mean, the engine light came on for the or I just got fixed. What was it for? It was for the vapor can vent. So I believe the aluminum can vent or whatever it's made out of, I think it probably was deteriorating a little bit. Okay, so my aunt and my uncle just arrived from Cali. They been here at Merlin, but I'm just saying they arrived to our house. They want to get some crabs. Y'all know Merlin is known for crabs. Back in the day, I used to have, when I was eating meat, the go-to was crab legs, crab cakes. Don't forget the shrimp now. You know, at the Wolf, all that. So, you know, the Wolf ain't the same no more, but you know, we still got the crabs. We still got the crabs. Like, so many different crab places. And then when you go far out in Merlin, my best thing is the hush puppies with the corn in it and the sauce, like that sweet butter sauce. What? So yeah, today is a beautiful day. I'm happy I'm able to chill, man. I'm chilling. Like, I'm not working today. I'm not at school because the semester in it, and I just love daily vlogging. I thought this was gonna be a challenge for me, but I was telling my mom yesterday, like, I think it's because I'm out of school that I'm not drained. Cause I work, I'm a freelancer, I work for different people, and when I vlog, I was in school. So having those three things, and I'm a business owner for real, it's a lot going on. But I can do this. I want to film more, especially, that's why I did this 30-day challenge, especially before I go back, so in the fall. So yeah, hey. But write in the comments what kind of plans you got this summer. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, dang, we was coming from North Carolina, and I was like, a couple days ago, and I was like, dang, I have to pack again, because we supposed to go to Outer Banks. Oh no, I was in a grocery store. My sister was like, why people buying all these cookout stuff? She was like, oh, it's Memorial Day this weekend coming up. And I'm like, ain't we supposed to go out of town for Memorial Day? So yes, we're going to Outer Banks for Memorial Day. Y'all stay tuned for that. And I haven't dropped any of these videos yet, but when I do, it's going to be back to back. I was recording every single day. Y'all did not miss a beat. I just had to get some things situated, and yeah, bear with me, y'all. I'm going to explore Merlin as well. This whole point of me filming every day is to also explore around my city. It's just a lot going on, like, you know, with my car situation and things like that. And I'm gonna be out in the street, so I'm gonna be out in the street. I'm not a street girl, just saying, but I'm an outdoor girl. You know, I'm an outdoorsy girl. Yeah, we headed out for the day. About to see the Michael Jackson movie. I got a few errands that I need to run, so we're gonna be dilly-dallying all around the town. Y'all can come on and join us. Girl feeling cute with her wig on. Period. Little brown lip liner. Okay, I feel Puerto Rican. You heard that thing on TikTok? I don't be on it. It's on your shorts. Bermuda shorts are back in. You know, I got these last season, but they're back in. So, you know, I had to sport mine. It's giving soccer mom out to run errands. Okay. The only thing I'm not feeling, I would like to wear a heel to match my belt because I have it. Okay. It is what it is. Kendra's the sneaker girl. I'm not the sneaker girl. I used to be though. The real ones, no. Not no more. I don't care, y'all. Invest in other stuff other than clothing. That's all I gotta say. Now Kendra got her staple Skechers. Yeah, I know. Because it's comfort over everything. But a few years ago, this girl's a big sneaker head, and I was trying to keep up, but girl, I couldn't keep up. Them sneakers was $200, $250. Yeah. And Kendra stayed with a new pair. I'm like, I could get one a year. The most expensive sneaker I ever bought was $325. Yeah. And it was fakes. Yeah. I didn't know that though. Oh, for real? It was fake, and it was shoes for my birthday too. The Columbia 11s. Oh, I know you was mad. I was mad, girl. It was a risk due to the website. I was like, I wanted. My mom got them. Yeah, but that was the thing. The shoes be cute, but we from the East Coast where the shoe drop. I mean, it's probably like that all over the United States. Probably. But when the shoe drop, girl, it's a frenzy. I don't know if it's still like that. It be long lines outside the store. Is it still like that? Like, you had to get a ticket if you're not like the 10th person in line. Yeah, you can't get in the store. Between 1 and 20 people getting them shoes. But y'all know. After that, you gotta get online with a price hiked up. And websites crashing. Right, they fall. That's why I was like, I can't live that life. I'm a cute little. Still a lot of makeup on that. I feel like that's too time consuming. I mean, I don't mind learning, like doing it once in a while, but I can't do it every day or every other day. It's too much. I just want cute flat sneakers, you know, because I done developed what is called plantar
fasciitis, whatever.
What?
It's hard to plant your feet because I have like super arched feet.
Yeah.
So as long as the sneaker is cute, I'm good. You come to Walmart and get me them Avia 3000s, and I'm that girl.
Yeah.
In my mind. So that's all that matters to me.
So you vlogged it today, or what? Tell the people what's going on.
I guess I can vlog. I was gonna give myself a day off, but
You
I
had
think
all
giving
week
myself
off.
you know.
But I got y'all. I've been filming every single.
She have.
They don't know y'all.
Make me look bad.
I was telling her I love vlogging though now. Like every day.
Yeah.
Especially since I'm out of school. Like you know how I feel drained.
Yeah.
But now that I'm out of school, I love it. I'm not tired or anything. Like
it's refreshing to like just pick up the camera and talk.
Yep.
Get your thoughts out.
Girl, that school was draining me.
Yeah. I know, girl.
They said prepare to be me.
Let me just go and taste it. Cause I love
fish eggs down there. I just think you got this already. You quick. Oh, you still
coming out with two things.
What are you doing?
Looking for this mascara.
What are you doing?
Hey. Oh no, I need to be recording.
Girl, they got loud music. Copyright.
Oh, last time I came in here was
This is where I got the wax from.
What?
It used to, they changed the joint. There's so much more stuff in here.
Cause the mascara I'm looking for is a really cheap brand. It's called like
Right
Essential.
over there. That's like all the makeup, huh?
Yeah.
On that side. This like other stuff, you know, Korean skincare.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why people talking about it. They got a whole aisle. Got the bag to match.
Alright, I'll come meet you. You got some in the house.
These right here are fire. Then I had like hummus or something with it, but I can just eat this plain for real. TLC. Thank you so much. Might as well fill it up when you can. Yeah, that's like everything.
The prices go up there. It's going up there because the closer to summer.
Oh my stars. Little pizza. We don't cut corners. Alright y'all, so we just got home. We eating dinner, things like that. Okay, so I was showing y'all the pizza because that pizza is Merlin pizza. That's like Merlin staple pizza, Lido pizza. We don't cut corners, meaning they don't cut it in a circle. You get it? You know what I'm saying? It's been around a long time. When I was younger, I used to hate, I'm not gonna say hate, but I wasn't a fan of like thin crust. But as I get older, I like thin crust. But I don't eat that much pizza because I try to reduce my dairy. At one point in my life, I cut all dairy out. And then I slowly started eating dairy again because I do, even though I wasn't eating like cheese, drinking milk and all that. Well, I've been stopped drinking cow milk. Like, I've been stopped that. I drink oat milk. So, anyways, I tried to reduce my dairy. At one point, I cut it all out. But once I cut it out, I did eat like certain types of breads and stuff. And they have like, probably like a small amount of like butter and milk. You know, you need that. Not for all breads, but some breads that you get from the store and stuff have like dairy in it. So I was like, if I'm eating dairy in that, what would the harm be in other dairy? And it's an okay mindset to have, but that's not the mindset I want to have. If I set a goal, I want to really stick through it. So I'm working on it. That's all I gotta say. I'm working on the dairy. I'm mostly plant-based, and I say that all the time, meaning I'm mostly, like, you know, I just don't go to the store and buy a whole bunch of cheese and this and that. Like, I don't buy. But if it's like I said, if I'm at a restaurant and it still happen to be in it, I don't mind it. And I'm okay with that. I feel like I'm okay. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Cause y'all know I've been showing y'all my plant-based journey. But I'm gonna say that all the time. Like, I'm mostly plant-based, not all the way. I don't eat meat. And yeah, I mostly just eat plants and fruits. That's why I almost lost 100 pounds. My weight be going up, it be going down. Right now I'm in the in-between. I told y'all that a couple of vlogs ago. Going up and down. I was gonna lay down though. Big calling my name. But my iPad died. And I got a TV, I get it. But that TV hardly be on. I'm not a person that just watch TV. I'm a person that loves to be on my iPad. Like watching Netflix, YouTube. I've been like this since I was a kid. Now I did used to watch TV in the morning before school. That was a long time ago. The only time I really watch TV is when I'm like painting or something, like doing something in the middle of my room where I'm like, I need background noise or something. But that happened like once in a blue moon. Okay, this is another good topic. So a couple days ago, I said I will be talking to y'all, discussing this book. Now, this book is so cool to me. At my job, when he came in wanting some t-shirts. If y'all don't know, y'all new to my channel, I'm a freelancer. And one of my freelance jobs, I'm mainly like a photographer, videographer. I do a lot. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm an artist, I'm a poet, I dabble in a lot of stuff. I'm just a creative person. Anyways, I work as a side hustle, doing t-shirts and stuff. I took y'all my job a couple vlogs ago, which was yesterday actually too. Anyways, he came in for a shirt and I was like, okay, you an author? Okay, a black one too? I'm like, okay, you a black author? Okay, I did his shirt and I was just talking to him. He's actually a blind dude, and this is a children's book. And I was just telling him, so he had brought 2 kids with him, a son and daughter and his wife, I believe. And I'm just like, she's over there studying for fun. Numbers, she's just over there like calculating stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if only you know, like she can really be someone one day. Like the stuff she was studying out loud and doing for fun, she was studying, it was like a game, like an app, and it's all math, like timetable. I don't even know the other stuff she was saying, but it's advanced for her age. She's probably an AP or something. Like, I don't know if it was calculus, I don't know what it was. This girl was only probably like 7, 8 and doing big stuff. And I was just like, you know, I was just saying, keep studying. You know, I'm a big person who loves to encourage the youth, because I remember those people who encouraged me randomly, walking in the grocery store, giving me a compliment at a young age. So I try to be that same person, because it takes all of us to grow the next generation, really. So wherever I can fit in, I really do try to give people their compliment. And everybody, that's why I bought his book actually. Like everybody, I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody grow. I want to see everybody just do it, believe in themselves. There ain't no limit for real. It ain't no limit unless God say no. If he give you that no, then no. But it ain't no limit. And I just want other people to, we live in a world where people are always questioning themselves. And I guess because, you know, we have social media and stuff now, you have other people looking at you more intensely, and you're looking at yourself even more. Like, you know, I'm filming videos, and when I edit a video, I'll probably look at the same video 10 times, like the full length of it, because I'm editing, going back. And then I like to watch it all together. And then I do like a pre-edit where I just clip everything, and then I do a finalized edit. But during that process, I'm watching this video over and over and over again. So, you know, we're watching ourselves all day long. And so have faith in yourself, keep believing in yourself. I feel like I'm talking too much now. But anyways, he's a blind dude, and I didn't know that. But you know, talking to him and him he was waiting for his shirt. He bought a shirt, 3 shirts, and he was doing it the same day. So they waited and things like that. And I was like, okay. So he got the book cover on his shirt. Anyways, this is a family activity book. But I was telling him, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I feel like y'all just gonna see it. Y'all gotta be on the journey. But I was telling his daughter, so in the room, because I told him I want a book, so the books was in the car. Boom. But his daughter and his wife was waiting still. I was like, yeah, just keep going. Like I said, I love to encourage the youth. You can build this and that. If you keep that knowledge up, you could develop things. And you know, sometimes you gotta tell people things they never even thought of. Whole time he overheard me and wrote me a lovely note in the beginning of the book. I'ma share that with y'all. So this is the book. The dude is actually blind, and I mean, you would not know he's blind if you were to just walk past him. I don't think he's 100% blind. He told me that he know that he's standing in a room, but everything is blurry, like he can't really read stuff. And I was telling him, I was showing him the different type of materials he can choose from. And this is before I knew he was like really blind. And he just started touching it. But he did like this. His wife was standing in front of him, she was like right there, and he was like, I was like, oh, maybe he really is like blind. I'm not saying he was lying at first, but you know, I don't see blind people daily. Like some things we don't see daily, and it was just different because I always see in movies. I always love people who do like sign language and stuff. I think that's so cool, even though they have to do with deaf people. But anyway, I just think it's cool that people can still function in a world that's not made for them. I mean, to them, that's normal, probably. But I asked him, too, was he blind all his life? He said, nah. He said it runs in his family. I don't know what it was called. But basically, over time, people become blind. I'm just trying to give y'all a background. I don't know. I feel like I be talking too much. But anyways, this is his book. It's a family activity book. And he wrote me a lovely note. I showed my sister, and I bought it because my sister wanted to do a children's book. Me, personally, I don't mind doing a children's book myself. It's not a children's book. I want to do like a coloring book, right? And I was just telling him about God and things like that, what I wanted to do. He was like, oh, this book can help you then. I remember I told you earlier, I'm going to just show y'all and not tell y'all what I'm going to do, what I was talking to him about. The whole time he was like, yeah, this can help you where you need to go. And I'm like, huh? So this is a storybook. He wrote this book because of his kids. Well, he published this book because of his kids. I asked him, what made you write a book? He said because of his kids. Basically, it's like mini stories. Stories he ran with his kids. And I did read some of them. They're like poetry in a way. So let me read one for you. Okay, so it says, I'm blind. Right? But now I'm looking, blind means being led in new directions. That's so cool. There's nothing more fun than playing outside. The air is so fresh and the space is so wide. We can run, we can jump, we can sing and play. Now, which of these shall we do today? Let's play musical chairs with a twist. We aren't using the chairs, we use all of this. The slide, the swing, the balls, and the dolls. We'll play and play until we hear the music pause. So when we start the music, we start to play. But when it stops, we stop, okay? We're running and playing as fast as we can. I swing through the air as the play in the sand. Swinging, flipping, rolling, and swaying. But before we know it, the music starts playing. The joy, playing and moving around has all turned to freezing now. Trying to freeze and not to wiggle, we stare at one another and all start to giggle. We're all statues until we hear that sound, the sound. The wheels on the bus go round and round. Let's return to fun and play with our friends before the music freezes again. So this is a children's book, and basically you read it, and on this side he said you can make your own stories, but really you can also like reflect, you can draw, you can do whatever you know. It's a workbook. That's what he told me. I believe he said you can make your own stories and reflect. So yeah, each page is literally like that. It's a story and then a blank, like every single page. But basically what I was so surprised from, he overheard what I was telling his wife and kid, like, you know, keep going into math, like she's a brilliant. And I said, you know, I'm in computer science and this is amazing. Like you can one day develop things and make things. I was telling them my dream of what I want to do. That's on the hush hush right now. And basically he overheard my story and XYZ. And he actually wrote me a note. But he write it so good. That's why I'm like, are you really blind? So now he's blind. I could tell he's blind, but to a certain degree. And my sister was like, maybe he remember how to write. I mean, that's a possibility as well. But basically he said, thank you for your creative spirit. May God continue to, and then he wrote his name. It's like 4 letters. And you know, that's a simple message. And he wrote his number on it. So I was like, You know, I love a good opportunity now. I love working. You know, wherever I go, I bring my business cards. There's always an opportunity. You just gotta be ready. And based on what he told me, I'm gonna read it some more. Me and my sister was going through this. Some of the stories he have written actually talks about God. So I remember saying like David or something in there. I gotta read it somewhere. I'm not even. I glanced at it. Some I read. I probably like read 3 fully, but the ones that spoke about God, I kind of like glanced at it. But I'm gonna write him up, and I'm just say, you know, thank you for giving me the book. Yes, I paid fully for the book because I love supporting people. You know, sometimes you can't just. Most of the time, I don't like getting freebies and discounts because no, if I want to start a business, I don't need everybody keep asking me for discounts. Like, people need money to run a business. That's how these businesses are running. You know, I love a good deal. I believe in others giving me deals. I'm gonna give people, like when I start my merch and all that, I'm gonna give y'all deals. Don't get me wrong. I love a good deal. I love giving. That's my character. But I'm talking about supporting others. I want to pay the full price. And that's how I'm support you, you know. I believe in that. Like, support people. Support people. I'm not the type of person that asks for deals. And now, if you offer it, I'm gonna take it. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take full advantage. But I'm not gonna say it out the back. We can work in the future, definitely. You know, I need people thinking outside the box that can really add to my company in the future. Y'all, I've been doing this. Like, any co-workers I encounter, friends, people I just meet, and they give me their information, they want to connect. I keep it in mind. I do. I keep it in mind. It's up here of where I don't forget them. I don't forget them. You know what I'm saying? It's taking me a minute to get where I need to go, but I'm still following God, who He has called me to be. This is a journey. You know, God might tell you to do something, but like my mom said all the time, it might not be in that exact moment. It might be 20 years later. He might give you a vision now, but it's for 20 years later. Everything is not immediate. He might show you something, and you know, He might show you're going to be a doctor one day. You think it's right after graduation. No, it's probably like when you're 65. And that's why we got to be patient. Everything is a journey. And I love where God has taken me. Like, you know, I feel like God has told me to do some things and it didn't happen yet. But what I realized, I learned so much in the process. It's the process that make you, like people say all the time, it's the process that makes a person. You know, the discipline, the self-control, being confident. Because when you get to that end line, you're going to be confident. You're going to have all these like skills and traits that you learn through the process that's going to make you tough. That's going to, whatever come your way, it ain't going to break you because you went through the process. You're not a fake because you're the real thing. You're the real deal. I'm going through the process. As I speak, it's so much. I've always been a visionary person. Meaning I always had high goals, high standards. I always wanted to develop, create. I always wanted to sell something. I just been a business person. Let's just say that. I always been like that. So I know I got a long ways to go. I'm gonna just keep developing. I'm gonna keep things in mind, and that's all I gotta say about that. So I'm gonna hit them up, and I think this is a cool book for really anybody, not just. Especially if you're a writer or something, you might have a mental block. Like short stories like these, that's fun, poetic, you know, that rhymes and stuff. Each story in here rhymes, I believe. So all those stories I read it had like a little rhyme to it. And it's so simple. It's so simple. So this is the book if you want to buy it. If you buy it, let him know. This is his second book, I believe. So we waiting for the next one, you know. You know, don't worry about what you're going through. Days have its ups and downs. It might be problematic this day, but joyful this day. Take life how it goes, basically. Don't stress over it. Don't dwell in it. Don't slumber in it, because you don't know what tomorrow will ever look like. You know, people always say tomorrow's not promised. We get that. But joy come in the morning. And I truly believe in that, because I be so joyful when I wake up. But when I be going to bed, I be kind of questioning myself, like, can I really do this? I be like, and I be thinking about all the failures and all the like falls I had during the day. I think about all the things I did not accomplish that I wanted to accomplish. And I'm just like, I didn't meet my goal. But, you know, at the end of the day, life still goes on. You can't beat yourself up too much. too much. When the next morning come, boom, have peace. Because if you live life worrying, if you have no joy, like they say, stress will kill you. That's a fact. I love y'all. Y'all keep pushing. Y'all keep going. I'm filming for 30 days straight. Thank y'all for being on the journey with me. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to comment your favorite part in the video. Or what do you want to see me do next in my videos? How do you find my channel? What was the first video that you clicked on? Life is truly better on the other side. You just gotta keep living to get there. And with that being said, grace.
Living one day at a time. Content by Kendra. By Kendra. Subscribe and join her on her journey.